What's up, guys? Catching up on the huge news from last night as the Panthers trade Christian McCaffrey to the San Francisco 49ers. And before I get into the football of it all, as sports fans, small, big, large, diehard, whatever, you understand that sports are a business and you see doors close and franchise players retire and have to be traded. But as a diehard sports fan, it's always tough pills to swallow to watch franchise generational talents walk out the door because they become like family. Because you watch them every week, you follow them on Instagram, you see the cool things that they become on the field, off the field. It's really a gut punch to watch your best players have to be traded because you have to basically strip it down to the studs, and I don't think we're necessarily going to do that, but the writing was on the wall with Christian, his injuries, and the Panthers really needing to replenish the draft capital after the merry-go-round of quarterbacks that has not worked over the last 3 years. It's just been a debacle to watch in that realm, but I think we did really get good value. A second, third, and fourth for 2023, and a fifth in 2024, and presumably maybe the number one pick, at least the top 5 pick in this draft as well. I think it's a great step in the right direction. It's not the step that you want to take because you never want a generational talent like CMC to walk out the door. He's one of the most exciting, electrifying players. Obviously, the injuries zapped that a little bit, but he was basically our entire offense this year. So it was already gross. It might be really, it was already unwatchable on Sunday. I don't know what it's gonna be, but to support the Panthers no matter what, but I think Scott Fitter deserves the chance no matter who our next head coach is, because we did revamp the defense with nice pieces: Derek Brown, J.C. Horn, Jeremy Chin, Brian Burns, and I hope J.C. Horn, Jeremy Chin, and Brian Burns are untouchable on that defense. I don't know what's going to happen, but when Matt Rule came in, I remember from week 3 to week 8 in 2020, we did not force one punt. This year, in the last couple of years, our defense has been the best part, bar none, of our team. So I think there are still foundational pieces there. We have just got to figure out the unsolvable puzzle of quarterback for the Carolina Panthers. And this Christian McCaffrey trade, as much as it hurts the heart, it had to happen, replenishing the draft capital and plus a number 1 pick possibility with a complete clean slate with a new head coach, new vibe, new vision. It's a little bit light at the end of the tunnel, but you might want to have the TV remote handy for the rest of this year, because I don't know where the offensive spark comes. It's just really not there. DJ Moore unless DJ Moore passes it to himself. But the ability for the Panthers to get 4 draft picks from Christian McCaffrey, who's played 5 games in total in the last couple of years due to injuries, that is really good. And for Christian McCaffrey, I'm really happy for him that he gets to go to a dynamic offensive mind and Kyle Shanahan and George Kittle and Deebo Samuel. That's a heck of an offense to look and scheme for. And with the NFC being weaker than years past, you don't know what can happen. And the NFC West is each 3-3. So anything can happen. CMC is definitely a game changer. He was so phenomenal to watch in a Panther uniform live. It was a joy. Thank you, Christian, for everything you did for the community, for our football team, for fantasy teams everywhere. You're going to continue to do that in San Francisco, but thank you from me personally, because I always love to draft Panthers because it just makes my heart feel warm and fuzzy. So this is a hard one to swallow. I understand it, and I love the value the Panthers got. But go kill it in the Bay Area, Christian. Love you. And even though it's not your saying anymore, always keep pounding, stay healthy, and go crush it. Can't wait to see what the Panthers are able to do with 5 picks in the first 100 this year in the draft. Obviously, you have to hit on a lot of them to get out of your rebuild, but I feel like Scott Fitter has done that, and I feel like he deserves the opportunity. Who knows if he will get it, but Ike Ekwonu, J.C. Horn, Brian Burns have been absolutely phenomenal. So, I think he's definitely earned that chance. And yes, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. It's just dark and dreary and gross right now, but as always, keep pounding. Go Panthers.